Abusia mi chiao. Haye General Fire TV. Ebra kem tell cast me afa. Ipa 5 na mo stand for flàgbeárer wo NPP no. Wa cast me for mo ho. Pese okotie na ye den. Otin sem bia kem tell ka for mo ho. Na haye General Fire TV ewo Facebook follow yen. General TV ewo YouTube na wa subscribe. General TV TikTok no ka ye ho. Ipa 5 na mo play flàgbeárer wo NPP no. Hawa anana Akufo-Addo training omo. Eni ni pa ni ni bono mo se free na do nchen no. Kemtela kanyi na achire nti enwa kemtela na pay attention at 10 year pa a very dangerous no yanko nwe kemtela away bars bye bye nwe kemtela.
These guys you are seeing, they are walking in the shadow of Akufo-Addo. None of them can stand on any platform and rebuke Akufo-Addo, none of them, because it is what Akufo-Addo thought them as party young men who have grown to become old men today. That is the principle they are living by. They don't practice what they preach. They never do it. They never practice what they preach. If these people practice what they preach, Anka 2024, you will not get Brian Champon standing on stage and telling us, say, oh, you $1 million. Edema Baumia say, on Fanda Danko Fome running a flàgbeárer. And Konye, if Kennedy Japan say, on yet the same as Akufo-Addo and people are, you want to papa, and constant go stage and continue to say, Yen Toma Baumia. Edichim konya sa and somebody like Ekobre Japan and onya campaign manager Emma Baumia. So these are the same people. You cannot take any of them out. It is Baumia unisano. I am showing you, I'm bringing you from behind. The NPP know what it represents and what you people are supposed to be scared of. Almost started some about 2028. That Ben won't so much catch say Bonnie Omudiye. Nipa omukuye de si omabemu no aban we making sure say yachi omu nipa tum. Have you heard any of these people say that? No, because they support that action, because it has been something they all agree on. Do you think any of these men can stand on any platform and say nipa na ebo mutuo wa yewa so west wagono? The person who is involved was in charge needs to face the law. Can they say that? No. Do you think any of these guys can say election killings, 2024 killings, who police for the soldier for be a Togu Ghana for no, the people who led this should be held accountable? Do you think any of these people can do that? No, they can't do it because they are all walking in the shadows of NPP and Akufo-Addo. What I am seeing, it is a playbook of Akufo-Addo. It's the blueprint of Akufo-Addo. When you need power, be diabolic. It is not about the noise they are making. It is not about how they walk, how they are trying to change themselves. And also, they are trying to copy John Mahama when he was in opposition. How Mahama does its things or did his things. How Mahama dresses. And people are reading from teleprompter. They think they can copy some things to lie to us. No. The NPP, when you're looking at that party, look at it from within. Don't look at it in plain. When you look at it as a flag, then you are making the biggest mistake. Look from within. When you look at the NPP from within, you will know that we are dealing with a cluster of criminals and murderers who basically think about themselves and not the country as a whole. Because someone supported the CA, you wouldn't get any of these people trying to tell you, say, now they want to be president. Why do they want to be president? Why did they want to be president? Because they see they enjoyed it. Because the Akufo-Addo, he trained them. Especially Mahmoud Baumia, he is the first apprentice of Akufo-Addo. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has witnessed every coup in Ghana. Do you know that? Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, Oni J. Akufo-Addo, they have witnessed every single coup. It Akufo-Addo o trainee obi in his own image. Now Kacha will say, I have basically I've trained this guy and I've told him to go out there and do what I did. Do you think the person will be different from Akufo-Addo? No. Akufo-Addo knows our low point as a nation. He knows what you can touch on for this country to blow up. He knows the things you can say to just lie to anybody. Nana Akufo-Addo is an experienced political tormentor. I need to say it that way because he has a way. You saw the way Nana Akufo-Addo infused himself in Kumi Preku. Kumi Preku demonstration, Akufo-Addo wasn't part of it. Organizing Kumi Preku, hardly do you hear them mention their name. Nana Akufo-Addo is diabolic, he's sneaky. And he knows because he has been there. He was born 1944. And he said, I am well and I'm qualified in all these candidates to leader. He's telling you, I am the Akufo-Addo. I am the first apprentice of Akufo-Addo. I have what it takes to kill. Because under Akufo-Addo, we saw people be murdered in Mamprusi, in Kusasi, in Boko as a whole. And Mahamudu Bawumia was mute. Why? Because that is the 101 philosophy of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Kill and keep quiet. And he said, I won't be Jinaka say, and Bawumia be Jinaka say, you, me, we qualified. He is telling you something. Now we're gonna now hear me no. Why in this year a dear free Akufo-Addo hopa chase uncle 4-5 way? Who has learned Akufo-Addo's ways? One is Akufo-Addo nantie. One knew how Akufo-Addo did his things from opposition before he became president. One is Akufo-Addo pa. Why not at every dangerous moment and a difficult moment on Akufo-Addo tina them again strategically how they can take over NPP. Get rid of Afoko and the rest. It was Bawumia. So don't see Bawumia as Jimmy. And it's not today. When Bawumia was speaking, he made some very important statement. Mahamudu Bawumia make his statement be. What did he say? He said, I am cool on the outside, but do not underestimate my inner resolve. That is Akufo-Addo. Me cool abontini. Now over me inside my inner monkey, me dangerous. He is telling you, and we didn't know Akufo-Addo until Akufo-Addo held on to power. We never knew Akufo-Addo. Majority of Ghanaians were walking on the street of Ghana and telling us to say Akufo-Addo is the mayor, is the savior. Akufo-Addo is the alpha and omega. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo there ultimate kuntatia. He is telling you today, Mahamudu Bawumia has tasted power. He has tasted power. He has seen what power can do. He has seen what he can use that power for. He knows that when he has that power, some group of people from his own hometown, he knows how he can handle them. He needs the full authority. Oh, here's how to me know. And internet and the culture say, I am cool. I say Jimmy. Me sana me yes say. Namusi me Jimmy. The moment I hold on to power, my inner monkey is different. We were not lucky under Akufo-Addo when he was in opposition to be blunt and direct with us. But Mahamudu Bawumia is telling us in raw face, say, I might look Jimmy outside, but my inner monkey is dangerous. We are lucky today he openly came out to tell us who he is in the inside. And you see, this is something that I saw it is something that we've been waiting to know. And on one case, or say, I am cool on the outside. Then so me inside, that means there's another Bawumia you don't know. And that other Bawumia is what I'm going to tell you about now. The other Bawumia is that Bawumia otumika chenkwara say monko planning na monko president because monko jail kura betuma frame of phone so aka chem say ewiemo insuomo metamuchi. That is the inner Bawumia. Sir, the other side of Bawumia you don't know. That other side that can manipulate the system and pretend as if he knows nothing about. This is the man who is supporting young men and women who are almost Sabubeku president to try to unity. This is the man who went there to weep and say, oh, Mr. President, I am sorry. The next day in 24 hours, he is calling them in jail and telling them you have done a great job. This is the inner part of Bawumia that is dangerous and diabolic. So, politics now, don't just look at it. Me say nyoma minimum Ghana, me kamu 10% chire mo ntokwa besi wo Ghana. The things I know in Ghana. So me ka 10% chire, and I'm talking about the NPP. Me ka 10% chire. Obi be sori na adwa ko bo bi trimutuo. That is why sometimes we save some things, and all that we can do is to keep the NPP away from power. That is why we always say keep them away from power. Because a politician jina TV so or jina baby akacha will say my outside is cool, but my inside is dangerous. Be careful. And you might think this is a joke. It's not. You might think, oh, yeah, can keke. Oh, say time a helicopter ne kwato form no. Sa nkofo no mka say omo ye NPP fo a ende Bawumia agi omo ako beli omo ama yehu bebi omo gina no. Oh, set time a helicopter and Tom say, Omni soldier for be credit komo. Now soldier for said they are with them, they will do everything possible to kill the president and kill the president's wife. Mahmoud Bawumia, he heard all these things. Oti wana assume. Onim se ochina, se nyame bua na obenya position bia, no obi kasa. He knows what he can do. But you know what Bawumia did? He indirectly made it sound like say, asamna nkofo ne kano enya problem. Today, so Obusa NPP for say in Kofu no planning so make president and no is it a problem? Okay, so no. Now Kevin Taylor Kraba Ghana national security and a board who by nobody in Ghana can bring one evidence that Kevin Taylor was protected by national security. Nobody. Metiano Maka say Kevin Taylor, Professor Nano Pokwajima and the Ghana, Nano Pokwajima, Menikosia, becoming Mame, Mihunida. So these are dangerous people. But these are the same people are. And then Naji say Obi Ebetan social media kase. With all due respect, Manus Suminaso, Obey Bawumia Bibi, Obey Niri Bibia. These will be the same animals who will come and do a big press conference and tell the IGP that he's not doing his job well. Into the NPP, these are animals that we are living with. They are dangerous. And when their leader to be, and let me tell you for a fact, I don't care who becomes the flag bearer of the NPP. No matter what Kennedy Japan Mubeye, they will skew the process for Bawumia. I will give you Bawumia's number 2 days to a Yamu election. It does not matter what Kennedy Japan will do. It does not matter what Edichum will do. It does not matter what Brandon Champa will do. May catch them from January. They will steal the elections for Bawumia. So when we are election about Bawumia, NPP bebo. It's a fact. They know the party not say. The leadership, they know the party no good. Now what they want to do is say they are trying to get a third term for Bawumia. They know for a fact Mahmoud Bawumia can never win power in 2028. They know. They have met. I've heard it. I know. But what they are trying to do is they are trying to rig this election to the point where Bawumia will get some number. That number is what they are going to rally around in 2032 and tell you he did better. From 38% to maybe from the 60-something% he got in the internal election in 2023 to maybe some number I will tell you. Now, Omunya San number ni we are, then they keep it. Into 2032, no, Bawumia will be back. So Bawumia campaign it's not for 2028. Bawumia's campaign is for 2032. And Nutina, Omakache party executives say, Ye Bawumia we are, and Sunny ye mo. Because these people are going to be the same people who have to do what? Be in place to make sure 2032 Bawumia is re-elected as the flag bearer. And it's not, they have changed the whole thing upside. And Kennedy can charge. I know. And the supporters, no matter their contribution, Bawumia who Kennedy ended as for so much Jimmy. Bawumia mu brand champion mo support so much Jimmy. They don't care about the noisy people are making. They don't care about say and I'm on steady party no. Today you heard Kennedy Japan's team coming out to say a campaign, a party ni platform no. Yeah, the Nina Bawumia the campaign. It is normal. They have here Bawumia and his wife, they are taking over the party. Akufo-Addo modia. Into mo Kennedy no, mo brand champion they don't care. And they know you people are not going to vote in 2028. They know. They know Kennedy Japan supporters will not vote for Bawumia. They know Brandon Champion Akufo-Addo will not vote. They know Edichum Akufo-Addo. They know Asante Fonukra will not come out. But the idea is not 2028. That is why whatever you people are saying today, they don't care. Because they know by 2032, no more Sabio Mumudu Dwanmo Jimina Murefi. And that is the same playbook Akufo-Addo used. And anytime I just say, Bawumia just say he is the right person with the experience to lead NPP now. He is telling you that I am the best person who have learned from Akufo-Addo, the tyrant, to lead the NPP. Listen to the code language. You people already know the score line. The game needs to happen. Minim scores that. The game needs to happen. Samia Ukumunia de Adena, NPP executives no wine, and it's for anybody. No. And the party's future has been decided. It has already been decided. They know Bawumia cannot win 2028, and they don't care if Kennedy breaks away. They don't care. They don't care if Brian breaks away. They don't care if you Kennedy Fonica say They don't fucking care, because I'm imagining almost say 2032. No, now most of you if you party now almost more convincing new ones. The way Akufo-Addo planning to me executing, you know, into what he's going to do. And say after Obewini sa primary, I'm telling you, he will rake Obewiem a game the no scores keke na chain. You people cannot do anything. The party structure is for Bawumia. You people cannot do foco.